Back to my YouTube skirt drawing I'm doing of Tiffany. This is the picture. Zoom it down. Making this as a YouTube content. Adding in the Hornets from Arcadia. Of course, she's the queen. As you can see, they work in the hair. I use those little dots, but this is something that I gotta teach. I used to do this back when I was in high school. Right here we got the raging heat of Louisiana. This is basically the heat. This right here is what I call I. Kind of look like a emoji from, I guess, your Facebook page. And this right here is basically, the rage of our freestyle person. And also depict the cell phone at the bottom, just getting a selfie. I get, it brings the character, being very, very cute. But I do this right here style a lot on my Facebook page, but I've moved away from Facebook, trying to do my own thing in the art world, trying to make a difference in the world. And this is my way of, starting up, another Facebook page without doing Facebook. Okay, right here, we're going to be challenging this area in our hair right here. Basically, we like I said, when you freestyle, you just want to just look at it, puff out, make your little curvings there. But you also got some undertow of this. This is going to be this dark area, and we just come down and we just put a lot of. It's going to be very dark up in here, so we want to just ram some dots, really random. I'm not going to, show a big lot of this stuff right here because, like I said, this is a lot of tedious work. But you just, just going 100 miles an hour trying to get those little dots in, and then you want to bring them up and just really try to get as dark as you can to match, perspective or whatever. And like I said, I'd be going 100 miles per hour because I just like, I draw really fast and I try to, use both hands. I'm ambidextrous. But on this right here, trying to hold the cell phone in that, I need like something to prop the phone up on just to even get this video. But as you can see, I love doing this. It's a lot funner than normal artwork that you see on TV with, them doing drawings and then painting. This right here is just freestyle. You just go with what you know, try to get as much details in. If you sometimes harp back to the picture, but paying attention to the picture down, there on the phone is probably the biggest mistake all artists do. They look down and keep looking up, down and up. And then, we got this little darkening here. So like I say, as long as you outline all your dark spots and your bright spots, you pretty much just go eyeball it in, put your dots in. It's all going to be corrected. You got a lot of hair. A lot of people don't look back and see, in freestyle, we're not looking at all the details. Because if you get caught up in trying to find what hairstring or whatever, you're gonna miss the whole idea. A lot of people don't remember what they're seeing when they see a photo anyway, and nobody's just checking, is that my hair? But sometimes I try to put in all the hair sometimes, but that just, too tedious at time. You be spending months and months trying to get something together when you just go ahead and just, dial it all in and get done with it. But like I said, you go 100 miles per hour, get in there and freestyle it. Try not to be perfect. But you can do dot for dot. You slow down. That's the pen drip. Drip pens are very good. They're at Walmart, very cheap. I bought these for like $2.99. I burn through a lot of pens. Trying to do this. And when you're burning through many pens, that I do, there got to be another way to, have to get these little cartridges and do this kind of work. But like I said, this is mostly relaxing and satisfying. at best. And, you know, it's sometimes I like writing names in there if I could write a name in there. You know, anything to darken it up. You go back over it one more time as you can get the dark in. You can see you just go back in and be diligent, and it comes back to way. And, you know, like I say, it's a lot of details in the hair. You want to, you know, just sure it up. Just, you know, just put some dots in it. It's not got to be perfect. Because, like I said, this hair is pretty much brown, but we like doing this in black and white, in color. This is kind of like a nod between old school and new school that I'm introducing this art. You know, the style is old school, but, you know, I give it the new school touch of just making it freestyle. Not many people do freestyle in the art world. Some people are just sitting there trying to, you know, gawk at the phone so much, and they get all the details, and some things get crooked and put out of place, and then you miss a whole lot. But something that I do with just being me, I just like putting it in. We're going in about 6 minutes of just fooling with this right here. You could be here for hours trying to do this in a normal picture setting, because you would just make all this right here, just go crazy and just try to scribble it in. But I just want to dial it all in, just a little bit of dots in time. There's a lot of dark spots, and, you know, even getting to the content of this, trying to look back. You're not spending too much time at the phone. But look at this. This is kind of like a very, very, very good, you know, way to create something different. I got a huge sketch pad. This right here, you know, got it at Hobby Lobby. This sucker right here was like $14. I would love to get this sketch pad to do this in. Hobby Lobby had a good deal on it. Hell, paid like $14 altogether, saves it down there. So I just want to get this going. But anyway, this is T7, you know, making of the artist. I kind of want, you know, get some people to get on, you know, if you get on here, you want to try this style or freestyle, I'll be, you know, posting a lot more. I got another one that I'm doing. She's very beautiful. Called herself, you know, Queen Nikki. So Queen Nikki is next. And after I get doing Queen Nikki, and I'm going to just run through the sketch pad a little bit and show you what we're working with here on talking about a size that you can go buy a sketch pad this big. I mean, look at this right here. This is a very big sketch pad. Right here, the $5 t-shirt man. This one I did the other day, trying to. But like you see, this right here is a 24 sheets. This right here is a big 24 by 18. 24 by 18 is very big. And I'm working on some other drawings. Usually I draw by my phone. And this right here is I'm going to finish up. Going to shoot a little video. Going to, you know, put another video up on YouTube. But yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Just dialing in this little. I guess this, we would call this right here just a hometown drawing of the local mom in her favorite, you know, football team, you know, the local football team in her town. Got a little necklace right there. And like I say, and this is right here just I. And eye is just like an emoji. Let's get a wide zoom of it. Going up for the wide zoom. And we dial back in. Go to the eyes. And then we're going to stop the camera once we get close up on the eyes. We twist it around. Get up into the eyes. And cut.